Good afternoon, this is Carol back with another reading. This one's going to be for the sign of Sagittarius. I've pre-shuffled all the decks that I'm going to use, so I'm just going to get right into the reading. This one's for Sagittarius for the month of August. So let's see what the Island Wellness deck have got for you, Sag. Just put my glasses on for a second so I can read these ones. They're quite hard to make out. Life goals. Be sure your life goals, lifestyle are congruent with your partner's. Grow together or grow apart. That may not resonate with everybody if you're not in a partnership. Patterns. Be aware of dating patterns. Stop what doesn't work. Subliminals. Change subconscious patterns. Okay, so be careful of anything that's considered like a toxic pattern that just may be affecting the dynamics of your relationship, what you're doing or what you're putting out there, or perhaps even the way you're thinking, feeling might be influencing it in some way. If you're dating or if you're going to be dating, be careful of any negative mindsets, because negative thinking can actually manifest as well as positive thinking. So be aware of that you're not bringing that energy with you and into situations and therefore affecting the outcomes. Feel great first. Feel the feeling of having a partner, healthy relationship. Raise your vibration, and that will attract the same. So like attracts like. So that's interesting, because I was just basically talking about manifesting there and about how a negative mindset can manifest negative outcomes, and therefore you're being encouraged to raise your vibration and do things that make you feel good, make you feel happy, and that in turn will bring in better energy for you, Sagittarius. So without any further ado, let's see what the tarot's saying here, what your present situation is. Some very nice cards. Right, okay. This is quite ironic because this is the 5th reading now that I've tried to do for you, Sagittarius, and each time, for one reason or another, I have deleted the reading because I've either got tongue-tied or I've just been getting frustrated with the cards, and it's more or less the same cards that are coming out 5th time lucky, so they're clearly meant for you now. I won't be deleting this video. So we have the High Priestess here. That's Piscean energy. That talks about secrets, but it's also about using your intuition. Let's see if I can still see without these. I hate wearing glasses so much. So this talks about intuition. So I feel here that you're aware in a situation here, because we've got the Ace of Wands right next to this, which is basically the Kundalini card. This is the card of high attraction. This is passion. I think you're aware, no matter how subtle somebody's been or how little they give away, I think you're aware that there's great passion, there's great love in a situation here, so great potential in a situation. And like definitely the Empress too. Not only is that about being at one with nature, it's also a highly attractive person here. There's great admiration here, whether that's for you or for another here. Like there's great, I feel that next to the Ace of Wands here, I think we're talking about very, very strong chemistry here, but also to a realisation that something could really grow with this person. We have the Empress, which is a card of fertility. It's a pregnant woman in the card, but that can also be about growth in ideas and planting the seed, whether that's with something or with someone. And I think that's the realisation there that, yeah, this could really work out good. And then we have the Six of Wands. This is about moving away to calmer waters, but it's also a card of travel here. So this could be about either even a move, like this could be like a physical house move, but it could also indicate possibly going on holiday. We're in the summer months, so that's quite possible. Let's get some further clarity on the situation. I think I'll pull more tarot first. So let's see, what else do we need to know about this situation? What are the obstacles here? I'm going to further clarify this because we've got two threes on the table here as the obstacles. We've got two threes and we've also got the Seven of Swords. And I'm going to just have to come right out of it to spit this out. We could be talking about third parties here in this reading. Threes, particularly when you get like the Three of Swords, that talks about heartache, heartbreak. It's quite a sorrowful card to get. Threes are about, they can often, like the Three of Cups can be a card of celebrations, but the thing is, quite often in the Three of Cups, there's like two people that are close together and then there's a third person in that picture. So if it's not related to parties, which it can be, and celebrating and having fun, which at first I thought, oh well, it could be because we have a card of travel there, which could pertain to holidays and getting out with friends and having fun. But right next to the Three of Cups here we have the Seven of Swords. It's a sneak thief card, and that can be a card of dishonesty. And I think unfortunately in this particular line here, this is definitely something that's coming to the surface here, is two threes and a card of dishonesty. Normally I would see this card as being a card of strategy. I don't often read it as the sort of worst case scenario like some readers do, but I think it's pertaining to that. So if this is a new person that you're very highly attracted to, Sagittarius, then, and clearly there's mutual attraction here, there's great chemistry, you might want to find out if this person's in another relationship, because the cards are pointing towards that somebody might be here. And the Seven of Swords is quite often being a bit, it can be a bit sneaky too, you know. Sometimes if you're talking about like the Three of Cups and the Seven of Swords, that can even be indicating like liaisons, like secret liaisons, meeting up with somebody in a kind of sneaky way, hoping not to get caught. And of course we have the Fool card next to this. This is Aries energy. The Fool card talks about taking a leap of faith, taking that jump off a cliff, you know, not necessarily knowing what's going to happen, whether you're going to hit some rocks on the way down or whether the coast is clear and everything will be fine and you've got the dog barking behind. You know, some would see that as a warning sign there in a situation that, you know, maybe it's not safe to do this. So be clear about what you want from a situation here, Sagittarius. If this is something that, if this appeals to you like a friends with benefits relationship, then, you know, like, I'm not going to judge you on that, but if that's not what you're looking for from a relationship, you know, this is warning you that you might not get much out of this situation other than friends of benefits. And you have had an advice card there about feeling great first, about raising your vibration and being warned, be aware of dating patterns. So if this is a sort of cyclic or pattern that you've been in, then perhaps not being too lucky with the people that you've been dating. This is something that maybe you need to address here. Let's see what Kipper cards we've got here. Yeah, we've got a card of courtship here. Somebody is wanting to date you here, or you them, and it could be somebody that you know through work, because we have the card of occupation, we have the main male here. Yeah, so we're getting a lot of male energy. High honour, that's like a battle card, so it could even be somebody that's working in the military or the police, you know. High honour talks about battles, medals, that kind of thing. So this could be somebody, particularly, there's a lot of male energy here, so it could be somebody that's in the police, the army, or the navy. But it's somebody that you know in a work environment that we're talking about here. So anyway, let's see what other advice. I think we need to pull some more advice to see what you should do. Well, this is interesting here. This is something that I wasn't expecting to happen in this situation. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this is interesting because I looked at the bottom of the deck there too, and I've checked out the 3 cards in the bottom here. So we have the Judgment card on the bottom, we have the 3 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. So maybe I'm wrong in suggesting that this could well be a flash in the pan kind of energy here, because Pentacles is about long term, and the 7 of Pentacles is similar in some aspects to the Empress. It talks about growth, about planting seeds, watching them grow. But Pentacles is normally talking about years, it's talking about the long term. And we have the Queen of Wands here. So this is a card of someone that's very ambitious. They're a go-getter. Doesn't necessarily have to be female energy. It could actually, this is just the energy of the card here, but this is someone that's very ambitious. This is a go-getter. Somebody that is very driven. They're great at succeeding. What they want is what they get. So this is a very determined person here. And the Justice card next to that, it talks about fairness and balance in a situation here. So, and somebody wants to come in. They're really very passionate about this, and they're wanting to come flying back. We have like the Knight on the horse here. We have like the Knight of Wands here. So this is somebody wanting to really get things going here. They're very passionate about this. And we have the Death card next to this. So I feel that if this is pertaining to, which I feel very strongly, third party energy, I feel that there's a strong likelihood that they're going to drop this third party to be with you here, because we've got cards of growth, cards of waiting, and the Judgment card. And I feel that the chemistry, the passion is super strong here between you and another. That this person wants to take action. We also have the Fool card. So again, we're talking about wanting to jump right in here. So let's get some further clarity from the Moonology deck here. Yeah. Luck is on your side. Excuse my phone going. A time to give rather than take. Let's get a few more messages very quickly there. Wild thoughts, somebody's thinking of you. Wishing on a star. Yeah, somebody's hoping that separation is killing me. We'll take a few more. I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. You're an angel, and your intensity frightens and allures me all at the same time. So I'm going to cut this off very quickly because it sounds like there's somebody at the door. Hope you enjoyed your reading, Sagittarius. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.